What's up, everybody? It's Jared with Capture the Magic, and usually when it comes to theme parks, people have complaints about attractions or lands or things not meeting expectations, which is pretty normal, talk that you have about theme parks. Although I will say, if anybody that thinks that just talking about theme parks online is just everybody's hunky-dory sitting around a campfire, I would argue it's one of the more hostile places online, strangely enough, when you talk about theme parks. But one of the strangest conversations that has happened online, mostly on Twitter X, revolves around Pizza Moon pizza boxes.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
As strange as that sounds, that became a thing. It's not something I was really watching too much, to be quite honest, as I don't spend a lot of time on Twitter X. I enjoy my sanity and don't like to argue with strangers on the internet more than I have to in my own comment section sometimes.
Let's connect. Let's have a connection.
But I figured I'd make a video on this just because a lot of people have mentioned it to me, and I kind of caught up on this. So I found an article from Cinema Blend that kind of sums this up pretty well. And if you don't know, Pizza Moon is one of the newer restaurants at Epic Universe. It's a pizza, as you might assume. It's a pizza restaurant here. It's very good, by the way. But one of the stranger controversies is apparently some people were saying that you couldn't take pizza to go out of the restaurant, which on its face sounds very strange. I heard this at first, and I thought, why would that be a thing? But apparently it has become a thing online. So we're going to read through this article and see, is this really a thing? Can you not get to-go boxes at Pizza Moon if you're going to go here at Epic Universe? So that's what we're going to read through here from Cinema Blend. This is from Dirk Libby. And is, what is the truth of the Pizza Moon to-go box controversy at Epic Universe? He's like, a saga. Controversy among theme park fans is nothing new. I write frequently about fans upset that a favorite ride is closing or frustrated that the final version of a new attraction doesn't look as cool as the concept art did. But sometimes the controversy gets a little ridiculous. The most recent controversy has been focused on the world's newest theme park, Epic Universe, and no, not any of Epic Universe's amazing rides, it's pizza boxes or lack thereof. If you already know what I'm talking about, you're already shaking your head in disbelief. If you don't, you're a very lucky human being. I agree with that. Needless to say, if you thought adult theme park fans were embarrassing before, get ready for all to go to another level. As a member of a theme park Twitter sphere put it, and this is from Professor Leisure, because I dare you to explain the Epic Universe takeout pizza box controversy to someone at your work with a straight face, and if you don't know what that is, even better, you win.
Agreed.
I completely agree. And I was oblivious for a bit, but this is silly. So we'll go back to this tweet in a second, because there's more behind this from the Orlando Informer on this topic here. So Epic Universe's Pizza Moon didn't have pizza boxes. This bizarre controversy started last week when a story and a related Twitter post from Universal Parks Today, which is owned by WDWN Today,
Say no more,
stated that Pizza Moon, the pizza place found in Celestial Park at Epic Universe and de facto best theme park pizza in Orlando following the closure of the iconic Pizza Rizzo. Pizza Rizzo was never that good, but I know it had its fan base. But Pizza Moon is much better pizza than what Pizza Rizzo was. They were saying it was dine-in only and that the restaurant had no boxes for leftover pizza. What's more, they would not allow guests to take their pizza outside at all, which sounds insane on its face. I mean, you pay for the food. Like, I don't never heard of a restaurant, maybe some super high-end restaurants, but I've never heard of a restaurant not allowing you to take your own food out of the restaurant. But the story claimed that to-go boxes at Pizza Moon had previously been offered, but a quick look at social media shows a lot of people asking for pizza boxes to exist as early as the week after Epic Universe opened to the general public. So this has been the restaurant's policy from early on, if not the very beginning. To-go boxes are pretty standard part of pizza restaurants, and they're usually available in any restaurant in theme parks as well, so the lack of them was certainly odd. This is especially the case considering Epic Universe has the Helios Grand Hotel attached to it, and some might want to take pizza back to their rooms. And this was the post from WDWN Today, and they were saying that Epic Universe guests hoping to take their Pizza Moon leftovers home or back to their hotel room are out of luck, as the quick service restaurant is currently dine-in only. Pizza Moon has previously offered boxes for food, but has none as of Tuesday, June 17th. Beyond that, team members are telling guests they can't leave the building with their pizza at all. We wanted to take our pizza to Meteor Astropub, which does have boxes, but we were told no. It seems the only way guests can take their pizza somewhere else is if they smuggled it away in a bag. The rule is strict, regardless of whether you have a slice, half a pizza, or a full pizza. We were offered a refund, but that doesn't solve the issue of food waste.
What in the hell was that all about?
So that kind of what set all this off, really. It says, but our long national nightmare is now over because a post from Orlando Informer, as seen in the post above, confirms that as of June 24th, pizza boxes are available at Pizza Moon. It also specifies that the boxes were manufactured prior to the opening. And this is this tweet. So not long after that story and tweet from WWN Today, Orlando Informer has a picture with Pizza Moon boxes. It says, Pizza Moon boxes to go, manufactured prior to the park opening, are a very functional way to transport your pizza throughout celestial travels.
Fight, 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 fight.
I think a little tongue-in-cheek there, obviously showing you can get to-go boxes at Pizza Moon. This is where things get increasingly controversial, though. Weirdly enough, about pizza boxes, and also silly, as the manufactured prior to the park opening comment would seem to be specifically meant to make it clear that the existence of boxes today has nothing to do with any articles last week. Those responsible for the article are, of course, claiming credit for having brought boxes to Pizza Moon by drawing attention to the issue.
I don't believe you.
If we take the Orlando Informer statement at face value, then it seems boxes were made earlier and simply not available for some unclear reason. I reached out to Universal Orlando for comment, but had not heard anything back. Even if we assume pizza boxes weren't in production until later, a lot of people were asking for boxes on social media, and one assumes a lot more were doing it in person, so it's possible those requests and not a single news article were responsible for getting boxes made. Or maybe it was an angry Twitter post. Does it actually matter? The good news is, for all involved, for now, for whatever reason, you can get a pizza box at Pizza Moon. The bad news is that you know the saga of Pizza Moon's pizza boxes, and I am sorry. That's a really good way to put it. I am actually sorry for making this video on pizza boxes at Pizza Moon. In terms of my interest in this, it's not a lot, if I'm being quite honest. I'm not going to claim people aren't being forthright with the truth. We'll put it that way. I find it rather odd that a restaurant would not allow you to take things to go, especially a theme park restaurant. I've never heard of this before being a thing. It seems to me if they were out of pizza boxes, I mean, that's a very likely thing that could happen, and it got restocked. I mean, if you just think things of Occam's razor as the simplest, answer solution is usually the right one. I hadn't heard anybody else say they weren't allowed to take their pizza out of Pizza Moon. Now, in terms of the functionality of even taking a pizza out of Pizza Moon to carry around a theme park all day, like, yeah, if you're staying at a hotel nearby, or you just want to grow into the park, I guess, if you want to pay $180, $190 to go into the park just to get pizza and leave with it.
Whoa, this is getting kind of pricey.
I guess you could do that. But for like in a theme park, carrying around a box of pizza probably isn't the most easy thing to do. You got to lug it around all day. It's kind of a pain in the neck to do that. So I don't know if it seems to me maybe there was some confusion on not being allowed to take your food out and not having a to-go box potentially. I do find it silly if that was the case, as I suppose it could have been a rule at Pizza Moon that they don't have at other restaurants at Universal, that you can't take your leftover food with you. Although I would just say, you could just put it in something and take it on your own. I guess you had a Ziploc bag or something if they didn't have to-go boxes. So I don't know if that was the case or they just ran out of boxes, which is totally plausible. But apparently the saga is now over, and you can get pizza boxes at Pizza Moon. So as to how much of it was true before, I guess we'll never know. There's dispute amongst people about whether this actually ever happened. I have no clue. I don't really care. It seems silly. And personally speaking, if I'm at a theme park, I don't really want to carry food around when I'm in a theme park, even a pizza or something else. I mean, I suppose for a short amount of time you could, but it just seems, carrying around a box of pizza all day long is not going to really do well in the Florida heat just to eat hours later. I kind of feel like a lot of times pizza, especially in a theme park, is just something you either eat right away or you just don't eat the rest of it perhaps. But I suppose if you are going to go to Epic Universe and you do want a pizza box to go, you can get one. I don't know if this was true before that you couldn't, but I guess maybe we can put the Pizza Moon pizza box saga to rest.
It's over.
Maybe that's the case. I'm sorry I even know about this. I'm sorry you even had to see this video about this, because I kind of think this is just a weird thing that's a social media creation. But I guess people can go back to arguing about rides coming and going or things shutting down or calling people names because they disagree with them, as people typically do online. I guess that's normal theme park conversation online. But I guess for now, you can get boxes at Pizza Moon and eat it later if you want to. I guess that's it on this one. I guess this saga is done. But either way, that is going to be it for this video. So if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel, as we do lots of coverage here of Universal Studios, Epic Universe, Disney World, and pop culture. And let us know in the comments, what do you think about this? And until next time, we will see you in the parks.